We're done. I'm calling time on this relationship. We've had some good times, but when we first met, I was going through a really hard breakup. Also, there's clearly someone else in this relationship. You're noisy, you're disruptive, you're broken, and you just blow hot air all the time. You've indicated that we're probably opposites, and I've never been comfortable with that. You never seem able to keep a promise. Your flaws are just too much to deal with. I want something new. So, thanks for the memories. Jeep Patriot from 2014. You've served me well to this point, but you serve me no longer. Like all relationships, my car and I had our ups and downs. I used to drive an FJ Cruiser, which I lovingly described as driving a Tonka truck. It was big, bold, fun, and really unique. I got rid of it just because it became impractical. The fuel economy alone made it so expensive to run. So I made the responsible decision to offload the beast and replace it with something that was much more functional, efficient, and practical. Enter the Jeep. It's safe to say that our relationship did not start on the right foot. Within a week, the electronic throttle control failed, leaving my car to be towed about 45 minutes home with my poor dog stuck in the back. And since then, we've had our fair share of lovers' tiffs. The car and me, not the dog. She's great. All of the things I mentioned in my breakup message at the start are actually real things that are happening with my car. Let me explain. Here are the straws that broke the Jeep Patriot's back. The hard breakup I went through. I was going through a really hard breakup. That was the FJ Cruiser. The someone else that wants to be in the relationship. Someone else. It's spiders. There's a family or several families living in and around the car. We choose to just live blissfully separate lives. And I get to transport them around Melbourne. It's like everywhere's the free tram zone for them. You're noisy, you're disruptive. That's this sound. You're broken. We're talking dents, scratches, marks, and bumps. You only blow hot air all the time. While technically not true, there is an airbag malfunction issue in the steering column, and I'm going to imagine that if I have an accident, it's just going to blow hot air and not an airbag. Do not try this at home. You've indicated we might be opposites, and I've never been comfortable with that. Well, it turns out that the car's European, so the indicator's on the left-hand side of the steering wheel and the windshield wipers are on the right. And to this day, I still have not remembered. And you never keep a promise. That's because the indicator stick sometimes just doesn't stick. You indicate and then it falls out. Can't keep a promise. So that's all well and good, Matt, but why are we bringing this up? Safe to say I've taken this car well beyond its usefulness. It's so easy to become comfortable, complacent, and just run on autopilot. But this is something we should review in every aspect of our lives. I know personally I have behaviors or responses that I've used in the past that served me up until a point. But being able to recognize that they're no longer needed, I needed to address them and move on from them in order to grow. The same thing can be said about business and creativity. I've been very fortunate to work with excellent businesses, people, and organizations. We get to make really cool stuff together. But sometimes you need to sever those relationships or stop working with somebody, say no to the things you've been saying yes to in order to move forward. In my early days of running this company, I would just say yes to everything because we needed the work, bills were coming in, we needed to generate that income. But as the company grew, I got an opportunity to be more selective about the work we took on. We had capacity limits and competing deadlines and jobs. So saying no to those not good fit clients became crucial to us growing and developing as a company. They served me well to a point, but they served me no more. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. I learned a lot from those relationships, and I've learned a lot from this Jeep. So thank you, old girl, for everything. May your 200,000 kilometers be fondly never forgotten. What's that? Your dying wishes you want everybody to like, subscribe to the channel, and comment RIP Patriot. Oh, well, sure, I mean, if that's what you want. You wouldn't want to disappoint her. Like to see the Jeep do that.